You know, Adam's laughing at my bait, and a lot of people laugh at it. This is a bull shad by Mike Bucca, and the cool thing about this bait, this is the 8-inch version. It comes in a 6-inch, 8-inch, and then even a 9-inch, is that when it goes through the water, it's got a swimming action, but it makes a clicking. And if you are familiar with the sounds that bait fish make, they make a clicking action under the water. And so this thing is very realistic. It's got a good swimming action. It stays tuned real easily. It's heavy enough to fish it for big fish. This one's got a few musky teeth marks in the forehead. Caught a lot of bass on it, and they've worn the paint off the face. Even 2 and 3 pounders sometimes smash that thing, but if you're fishing for big fish and the fall and the spring when they're feeding up, this thing has an unbelievable action in the water. Like I said, I like the clicking. I think it draws fish. And I actually fish it by lobbing it up in the air so that it comes down and kind of hits flat-sided, because to me that sounds like what a big fish, the noise a big fish makes when it blasts one of these big fish out of the water. So if you've ever seen bass blowing shad out of the water that are about that size, this thing right here is deadly. It takes some discipline to throw it, and you need a big heavy rod. I actually use the APR football jig rod to throw this thing. It's so heavy, and it's got a fast tip on it, so it does real well for the snatch retrieve, which is if you swim it along and you give it a quick snatch and give it back, it'll actually turn in the water, and then when you start reeling again, it looks like a shad zigzagging. And sometimes if the fish are following it and they're not convinced to eat it, that little snatch give makes it turn, and when it does that, they flat hammer it. So if you're looking for a big fish bait, something that's a little different, check out that bull shad, the Mike Bucca Bull Shad.